Hey everyone, I'm some guy who ranks stuff, and the stuff I'm gonna rank today are the away and third kits from the Manchester United Premier League era. So last time I took a look at the home kits, and well, to celebrate the launch of the newest one, but sadly I don't have, of course, since Manchester United haven't um, released their or even shared official pictures of the away and third kit for next season. They won't be included here. I'm sure they've leaked, but at least there are leaks out there, supposedly, allegedly, whatever kind of word you use. But still staying with well, at least for all the previous seasons in the Premier League era. Uh, these pictures are taken from the Premier League home site, so at least most of them, but some of them where you see the whole, well, the shorts and the socks as well, are from myfootballfacts.com. It appeared that from the earliest seasons, the Premier League didn't include the pictures of, well, either the away or third kit for the season, because MyFootballFacts actually had different. They picked, well, they have different opinions apparently on which ones were the third or the away kits. But anyway, I noticed that some were missing because I could recall, for one, the golden kits. They weren't there at PremierLeague.com, or of course Newton Heath colors weren't there. But also I was reminded of these, I believe it was these grey kits that were the ones switched during the halftime break, infamously, and then switched to the white and blue, which didn't show on PremierLeague.com's page, but I had to find them on myfootballfacts.com instead. So I'm gonna rank these on into 5 different categories, or ranks, so to speak, from beautiful, which are the best, of course, to great, to good, to okay, to meh. Simply just meh. So I will do my best, and I will look at these just mostly from just an aesthetics point of view. I'm not an expert on that, but I know what I like. So just remember, this is not right nor wrong. This is just some guy's opinion. So I'll start with. Damn, I forgot to. Wait. Just a second. Just in case I need to look at which ones are from which season, I'll just have another screen next to me here. Because the first one here, I think, is the 2000-2001 away kit, which is also, I think, the same kit they wore when they took the team picture, and some fan appeared among the lineup in this same kit. I believe this was the one, yeah, 2000-2001. I think this is it's a great kit. I'll say right away that white away kits, or third kits even, are mostly beautiful. It's a great start if it's white, I'll say that. But I like this one, which has got whole black, even like more on the shoulders, and not just just a bit of it. And I think it's actually a beautiful kit. The blue ones are sometimes good. This is the 02-03 away kit, and I think it's a good one. Not much more than that. This one I have fond memories of. I think it's great. I would like white better than black, but I have this one. I was speaking about this in the home kit video, and I just have this huge memory of John O'Shea wearing this when he scored the 4-2 goal at Highbury against Arsenal. And the funny thing is that this was before YouTube was a thing, and finding highlights from games online was really difficult, or even impossible, unless someone had recorded it and just put it out there in illegal ways. But since this was before, you could find videos everywhere on the internet I was in England with my family, and I remember finding a DVD called something along the lines of Incredible, which had the two full games against Arsenal that season, and I begged my father to buy it just because I wanted to see John O'Shea's goal again. It was just so amazing, and I love the face of him when he celebrates, because he just couldn't believe it. Fond memories. I have the kit myself, like it very much. I think it's a great kit. This one is from 0506, and I think it's a little bit better maybe than the previous one here, the 0203, because I like the red color on it. Actually reminds me a bit of Vålerenga, Norwegian club, which is my club, even though I haven't really watched Eliteserien in a great while. Okay, like in the previous video, I adore this kit. This is the 0607 away kit. And I think maybe the 0607 home and away kit is the best combo Manchester United has, at least in my lifetime, in the Premier League era, so to speak. The best combo of home and away, because both kits are so freaking beautiful. I love them both. I kind of wish I had this away kit myself, but I don't. So here's another black one. This is the 0708, which I think is a good kit. I like the red. The red colors actually, yeah, maybe it's even great. I do enjoy the little red stripes there. This is the 0809 away kit, which is white. I think it's even better. I'm not really that fond of the blue and white, but I think it's still a great away kit. Of course, this matches the home kit for the season, the 0910, with the blue V here, which is black on the home kit. I think it's a good away kit. This one I think is great. I do think the red and black on the sleeves and shoulders is they make the kit even very unique and actually good looking. I like the red Nike logo here as well. This one I'm not too fond of. I'm not really that high on those stripes. I think it kind of detracts on what's otherwise a pretty good kit. This one from 1213 reminds me of Robin van Persie, of course, and a friend of mine has cleverly on his kit with this one, and it's really a beautiful one. I think, of course, the white is pure, but the red on both the collar and the sleeves there, I think it really makes it a beautiful kit. And it's kind of interesting that the logo is actually black, but I think it still looks really good. This is just about the same. This is the moist season, about the same as this one, which by the way was the 1112. It's a lot darker than the other blue ones here, but it's just a pattern. If the stripes weren't bad enough, I don't think the tablecloth kind of pattern like the 1213 home kit is not that good really. This one though, this was also the moist season, I think. No, it's actually Van Gaal's first season, 14-15. This is. I think it's a beautiful one. I just thought because of the color here, the black color, it was from the previous season, since the home kit had it, but I just mixed them up. Beautiful kit, I think. Another white one, very clean one. I'm often very fan of the clean ones, but I do appreciate when, especially the third kits, do something different. Absolutely. And well, this is the other Van Gaal season, and I think I didn't rank the home kit too high because it just looked like I talked about the sleeves here. Like in person, it looks like the sleeves is just attached, like the end of them are just attached to the kit, and it just makes it look really weird, but it seems to be the case here as well. But I think as an away kit, it's still a beautiful one. I like the red stripes on the shoulders here. Then we have the 16-17 away kit. I noticed that I'm putting a lot of kits into the great and well, yeah, the great category here, which is strange because I didn't put this many into the home kit. Well, in the home kit tier list, I didn't put that many there, and I don't think the away kits are better looking than the home kits. So maybe I should go and yeah, I think this is more fair. I'll put these. I think this still is a great one. Maybe this one as well. Maybe this is a good one. This is great. No. I think this is more like it. So far, anyway. Okay, so we have the 17-18 away kit, which wasn't really that well received, at least based on what I heard. It's obviously yeah, the picture of the three statues outside Old Trafford in the kit, but the grey color was a really that's what was disappointing about it to many people. I think it's at least a good one. I do agree that the color is like the color, not the the grey isn't making it too beautiful. But I do like the pattern of the statues on it. Then we have the 18-19. I mean, this of course takes me back to the game against Paris in the Champions League. Of course, memorable. And if I remember correctly, the color was supposed to be kind of like the sports pages in the local newspapers. Maybe not local, but like the newspapers in general, which were often in kind of this really light pink. But as kits, I don't like it at all. I thought this one from 1920, the 1920 season, it's not really a color that I often appreciate, but it definitely was a step up. So I thought it doesn't look too good here, but in person it looked better. I think it's actually a good one. This one had like the kind of a pattern on it that's not too visible here, but it's this isn't it. There's another one coming later, I see. But this I think is an okay away kit. Yeah, I think so. This one from not the season that just ended, but the previous one, which is of course the 21-22 season, I didn't care for, unfortunately. Wasn't too fond of it. Don't like the pattern is kind of weird. I appreciate that they try something new, but it didn't work for me. The colors didn't mesh well together, I guess. Then we have, I do think this away kit from the season that just ended was better looking than the home kit. I mean, the home kit. I actually got this one, and I think it's it's not quite beautiful, but it's a great kit. This one is kind of cool. Put it in good. This is a very old one. It's from the 92-93, actually the first Premier League away kit Manchester United had. I like the extra logo, and I do think the blue color is kind of nice looking, to be honest. And then we have the 93-95 away kit. Used this for 2 seasons. I think it's an okay kit. It has a little blue and yellow not too fond of that on the black color, but yeah. Then we have the infamous kit that made him switch during halftime. Well, I can't. I didn't see the match. It's way too early for me. I was, well, since this was the 95-96 season, I was about 3 to 4 years old when this happened. So, but I don't think it's a really good-looking kit. Can't say that I would guess that it was hard to see each other in it, but it's not that great, really. So then we have the I just have to look here, 96-97 kit. It's white, which is great. I like the stripes. Not too fond of the logo, like the badge, club badge on the middle of the chest. Little weird with the sharp view cam. Well, of course, more kits have that. I guess that was the whole name for Sharp for a while. But yeah, I don't think it's that much better than good. So we have this one, which is basically this gray, just in white instead. So it's better right away, but it's maybe not. I like the cleaner look here than this one, to be honest. This, I mean, of course, the kits have changed over the years, and they might have been experimental in some ways. But this one, I remember feeling like not sure what kind of material it is really, but it felt kind of like velvet. Might be way off here, but my brother had this with Beckham on his back. So this is one of the few away kits that I've actually touched and felt. Never wore though, but I think it's an okay away kit, to be honest. So here we have some of the my football facts kits, and we have the 2000-2001 third kit here. Don't remember this one that much. Can't say that I know enough about it, but I do remember this gold one, which I thought was cool. Would like to see it again at some point, but maybe we should win something huge again before we do. I think it's a good one. As a kid, I thought it was really cool though, and of course they were at that time they were much more successful as a club around that time period than they are right now. So yeah. Then we have the 2002-2003 third kit. Yeah, it's white. It has a little red on it. I think it's a good one. Not much more. This one is more experimental. It's from the 03-05, according to my football facts. The stripes do make it a little bit more stand out a bit more, but I don't think it works too much. Then we have the 06-07 third kit. So there is a third kit to this white one over here, which was the away kit, and I found that duo to be the best. The third kit is clean, but doesn't do that much. I think I would like to put it here. White's so much lower than, for example, this one. I'm not entirely sure, but well, I do think maybe those are a little cool. Wait. I'll just have to go 506. Yeah, so maybe this. It looks like this is pretty much. Well, I can't see the whole picture here. The same. I'll just have to look at another screen here. Oh no, it's not entirely the same. It looks very similar, but it's not the same. So yeah, I'll put it there then. I think the red adds a little bit more compared to this, which is the 08-09 one. Then we have 14-15, and this I do believe had a darker shade of blue on the back, which was kind of strange, but it wasn't too bad. But I think it detracts a little bit. And this I thought, since Louis van Gaal was bringing in both Memphis Depay and Daley Blind, That was. Am I forgetting someone? Some. I just figured that maybe he would have a certain influence from the Netherlands, because the stripes here are kind of orange in shade rather than red. So I just felt like, well, Manchester United is getting a little bit more Dutch now. So, and they did have. Did they still have Robin van Persie at the time? No, maybe I think the previous season was this last. Anyway, this is the 15-16 season. So, third kit, I think it's actually a good looking one. Kind of bold with the orange color, but I thought it worked somewhat. So, this, I believe, was the debut kit in the Premier League for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He scored against Bournemouth in this kit. I'm pretty sure of that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I do like the white, but I don't think those kind of grey dots made it look that much better. So I was talking about this kit earlier, but this was the one I was really thinking of that had like this pattern on it that resembled some older kit that I actually don't have here, which is kind of weird. Maybe it's an older kit than the Premier League. Maybe not. Maybe. Not sure. I think it's a good one. Good one as a third kit. This is a third kit. This is also a third kit from the next season, 18-19, which was third to the pink one, which was the away. And this one at least looks better, I think. Kind of a weird color for Manchester United. Sorry about being not very articulate here. But yeah, I don't think it's a great one. This one I think was black with, it's hard to see here, I'll just put it here just to see closer. I think this had like a very dark pattern of roses on it. If I remember correctly, I'll just have to look a little bit here. I can't see it on the picture at all, but they did have a kit that had kind of some rose pattern, I think. Just have to look it up really quick. Yeah, this looks like it. It does look like some kind of rose there, I think so. It does make it a little bit better. And I don't think the black is too bad. So I'll put it in good, I think. This one had me kind of excited. I saw the leaks and I thought maybe the stripes wouldn't be so straight. I was kind of hoping it would be more like a zebra kind of pattern on it, but I remember kind of wanting this kit instead of the home kit that season. I didn't get either of them. I was looking for this one with Shaw on its back. But it was too late in the season for me to get it. The supporter shop didn't have it. I was looking for it online, even used, but I couldn't find it, which is too bad because I think it was kind of cool. So this is like the one particular third kit I think where they just went nuts. And I kind of liked it. It's just weird. It is really weird. And if you disagree with me, it being this high, I can accept that. Absolutely, I can. But to me, it's up here. I just thought it was wild, and I thought it was cool. This one, not too fond of. I'm not really that high on yellow. Oh, it's maybe down here, except when it comes to the Newton Heath colors. I don't see them using these again now that it's being used as like the protest colors to the Glazers. So unless they finally sell the club, I don't think we'll see this in the near future. But I would like to see this color scheme come back for a third kit or something sometime soon again, because I really like it. I do. I think it would be cool to pay an homage back to the Newton Heath days. I just, since I was speaking about yellow, I thought I'll just talk about this right away. This one goes straight into meh, and at the very bottom at that. I never liked the color from the beginning, and this is just a painful reminder of the 4-0 defeat United suffered against Brentford this last season. It was horrible. The kit brings no good memories. It's not a good looking kit, even before the game either. So yeah, I think it's the worst. Too bad. So this is the kit that they switched from the grey one to this blue and white from 94 to 96. This was their third kit. And well, it's got stripes, both white and blue. I think it looks pretty decent. Blue and black, nothing too special, I think. Very black here, and we have the white and a little, well, very dark blue. And I think this 99-2000 third kit isn't too bad actually. The white and the blue color, I think there's just something about the tone or the shade of blue here that I think looks better than, for example, this kit right here. So I think this is how I personally would rank the the away and third kits for Manchester United Football Club in the Premier League era. Again, this is just some guy's opinion, nothing to get riled up about, not trying to cause any controversy or anything like that. This is just me and what I think about these and how they look. So yeah, I think that this is it for these kits. Maybe I'll return very soon again with other Premier League clubs kits. Definitely not all, both home, away and third kits, but I definitely will look at some home kits especially in the near future. So take care, and I'll see you next time.